Hi, I'm Liz Martineau, board-certified behavior analyst and president and clinical director of Nashoba Learning Group. Thanks for taking the next few minutes to watch our tips for parents and practitioners. As always, we'd love to hear your suggestions and comments. And now, on with the show.
Hi, I'm Jessica Slayton, Clinical Director at NLG, and one thing that parents have mentioned to me is that their child watches a lot of TV and just seems disengaged when they watch TV. And this is a difficult issue because it's not reasonable to say that your child can never watch TV again. But at the same time, parents don't want it to be such an isolating activity. So for a couple students, we've tried something that's helped make TV time slightly more engaged and not so isolating. And it's a really simple thing that you can try with your child at home. What I've done with these students is we'll sit and watch TV together, and at some point just briefly pause whatever it is they're watching and model making a comment on it, such as, "I see Big Bird," or "Look, there's SpongeBob." Something simple like that, and have your child respond in whatever way they're able to. So if your child echoes sentences well, they can repeat your comment. If your child uses a communication device, they could use that to repeat part of your comment. Or if your child is more comfortable with pictures, they could simply point to a picture of what they're seeing. So doing that several times while they watch TV, I've found that many students will start to comment on their own. So maybe after a while you pause the TV and they naturally comment, "Look, Big Bird is running," or whatever it is. Again, this isn't going to happen overnight, but I found that if we take, maybe 10-15 minutes a day to sit with a student while they're watching TV and practice this a lot, the skill does start to emerge. And it's a way for you to watch TV with your child and make it more engaging, more productive than just having the child sitting by themselves watching TV. Again, you should use whatever format your child is most comfortable with. So, like I said, if your child has a communication device, make sure that pictures of their favorite characters are on the device. If your child is using PECs, have the pictures of what they're watching out in front of them so they can point to the picture to comment on what they're seeing. I hope that was a helpful tip on how to be more engaged when watching TV with your child. Thanks.